A few months ago, I was doing my casual YouTube scrolling and found a video that ranked every Super Mario Galaxy star from best to worst. After finishing the video, I looked for the ranking video for Galaxy 2 and couldn't find any. As someone that might not have more nostalgia to any franchise, I decided to make this video in hopes that some of you that feel the same way can revisit this game just like I was able to do. Before I start, however, I want to say that none of the stars are bad, but in comparison to some of the other amazing stars in this game, some just don't look as good. In the same sense, a lot of these are absolutely incredible, so if your favorites are ranked lower than I have them, be aware that these were tough to rank and the majority of stars in this game are top tier. Regarding green stars, I think it's important to mention that a lot of them are simply playing hide and seek in stages, so they will be ranked accordingly, but once again, this doesn't make them bad, just worse in comparison to other stars in this game. Lastly, shout out to Shafrillas for making the first video and inspiring me to make this, and if you haven't seen his video, make sure to check it out, the link is in the description. With that being said, let's get started. $242, and the worst star in the game is a three-way tie. All three of the green stars in Battle Belt Galaxy kinda suck. They're just on top of locked areas, and that's really all there is to say. If you require my opinion, 1 is the worst, 2 is the second worst, and 3 is the best of the trio. Only because you need to play more to get them. And with that, we move on to the B tier of Galaxy 2 stars. 239, green stars 1 and 2, Mario Squared Galaxy. To be fair, I don't know where I'd put the green stars either. Since it's a ranking video, I'm saying 2 is better because it's a little farther from the beginning, but there isn't really anything to say. And with that, we are now on to the A tier. 237, green star 1, Sky Station Galaxy. It's right at the beginning and not hard to find. 236, green star 1, Clockwork Ruins Galaxy. It's on top of one of the first cogs. 235, green star 1, Throwback Galaxy. This hides under a moving platform near the start. 234, green star 1, Flip Out Galaxy. At the beginning of the level, you have to jump up these walls and grab it before plummeting to your death. 233, green star 1, Boss Blitz Galaxy. It's hidden on a leaf. 232, green star 1, Fluffy Buff Galaxy. Bring a cloud to the beginning and jump up. 231, green star 2, Fluffy Buff Galaxy. They really couldn't get more original names for these. This is essentially the same idea, but a little bit more into the level. And by a little, I mean a little. 230, and the worst regular star is Sorbetti's Chili Reception. I think it's worth mentioning that this is my second ever playthrough of Mario Galaxy 2, but I vividly remember not liking this on my first playthrough. What I didn't like was having to carefully find the star shards on the first planet, which isn't bad if you know where they are, but it's still a bit tedious. The boss fight is okay, but it's essentially a rehashed Bowser fight from Galaxy 1. It's probably just me, but I don't love this one. 229, Flipsville's New Digs. The entire level is based around the drill, silver stars, and 2D sections. At least the 2D sections flip gravity, but I don't particularly care for any of these too much. The only positive I could say is that there are fuzzies. Fuzzies are cool. 228, green star 2, Sky Station Galaxy. This one is hiding behind one of the launch stars, which is kinda neat. It'd be difficult without sound. 227, green star 1, Cloudy Court Galaxy. It's right at the beginning, above the screen, but that's what the cloud is for. 226, green star 1, Bowser's Lava Lair. It's on a rock. 225, The Adventure of the Purple Coins. You know what's fun? Super Mario Galaxy 2. That's what's fun. You know what would be even better? Super Mario Galaxy 2 without The Adventure of the Purple Coins. With all due respect, I hate this level. The cogs are annoying, and needing to get every purple coin is just not fun. Why couldn't this comment have been the speedrun of the first level? 224, Silver Stars in the Womp Fortress. If you're a Mario 64 fan, I apologize in advance, but I didn't really like this galaxy. We already needed to explore every corner of it to get 100 coins in Mario 64, so why make me explore every corner of it to get the silver stars in this game? It's not like there's new stuff to find, it's the same world. I don't know, the callback would be better if it was Bob on Battlefield or something more iconic. 223, Womp Silver Star Speedrun. What's even better than carefully getting silver stars in an old level? Having a time limit and needing to do it super fast, yay! 222, Green Star 3, Sky Station Galaxy. This green star hidden in the level is on the backside of a conveyor belt. 221, Green Star 1, Yoshi Star Galaxy. This star is on a tree. 220, Green Star 3, Fluffy Buff Galaxy. This star is on a bigger tree. 219, Green Star 2, Boss Blitz Galaxy. It's hidden behind the fight arena 3 fights in. 218, Green Star 1, Spin Day Galaxy. It's on the side of the first planet. 217, Green Star 2, Spin Day Galaxy. And it's an open triple jump without any worry. 216, Green Star 1, Flash Black Galaxy. After climbing the wall, it's chilling above a rock. 215, Green Star 3, Throwback Galaxy. Grab a cloud, jump towards nothing, and find a star. 214, the Ledge Hammer Trap. Okay guys, it's time to come clean. If this level was only the second half, it would be so much higher on this list. But to make me go through this painful, excruciating cog section again, perfectly collecting these coins where a single mistake could cost you your life? No, I'm not about it. Simply spinning incorrectly or accidentally putting a wrong input or whatever the hell this is, makes you start over. And because of that, I don't like it. With that being said, the second part of the level is awesome. The timing switches are cool and juking hammers is fun. Okay, next. 213, Green Star 2, Yoshi Star Galaxy. This star is on the right of the mountain. 212, Green Star 1, Slimy Spring Galaxy. This star hides behind a pillar in a neat place to find. 211, Green Star 2, Cloudy Court Galaxy. This is almost a platforming challenge, but it's too close to be terribly hard. 210, Mini Planet Mega Run. Question, do you like boss rush levels? If you answered yes, you'd like this level. If you answered no, you wouldn't like this level. Typically, I do not like them. I got nothing else to say. 209, Mini Planet Daredevil Run. Let's do the same thing but with 1 health. At least it's a little harder, haha. 208, Snack Time for Gobblegut. This was a bit underwhelming because they threw an awesome boss fight in a less awesome galaxy. At least I didn't have to do as many other enemies though. 207, Fiery Flotilla Speedrun. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to face this guy again, but here we go. It's a speedrun of just the boss fight. The boss fight is good, but by now it's repetitive. 206, Green Star 2, Supermassive Galaxy. Wall jump under the thwomp and it's yours. It's hard to see the depth of this one, but otherwise it's alright. 205, Green Star 1, Haunty Halls Galaxy. Not only did I not die getting the star, but I looked cool not dying. Also, I didn't die getting this, as I have never died getting this star. Ha! 204, Green Star 2, Cosmic Cove Galaxy. Leave the water, collect the star. 203, Green Star 3, Cosmic Cove Galaxy. A long jump a day keeps the doctor away. 202, Green Star 3, Yoshi Star Galaxy. A flare jump towards the end of the level will net you this decent Yoshi star. 201, Green Star 1, Honey Bloom Galaxy. Bounce off the weird fruits and float up to the star. It's cool to see the fruits utilized. 200, Green Star 2, Bowser Jr.'s Fiery Flotilla. This star requires a long jump before the boss fight, and it's pretty neat to discover. 199, Huge Trouble with Big Wigglers. Yeah, I don't like this galaxy, besides the 1 star you'll see later. The big idea feels cool for the first 30 seconds, and then it's just boring. Using the drill to hit the Koopas is literally just a repeated boss fight from earlier, but the highlight is dodging these Wigglers at the end. But yeah, bigger isn't always better. This isn't Texas, it's Mario. 198, Big Wigglers Speedrun. Wow, the same level but with a time limit, yay! 197, Silver Stars Down Deep. I'll be the first to admit that I really don't like the spin drill. It's just kinda boring. At least the shadow clones are interesting. The silver stars are easy to collect, and all in all, not the most interesting star. 196, Green Star 3, Spin Dig Galaxy. With a precise spin dig, you can shoot yourself out towards the green star. Instead of that, I just cheesed it. 195, Green Star 3, Starshine Beach Galaxy. Okay, it's time to confess something. I didn't know you could ride these leaves. I ran around the level for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get up here and couldn't find it. Once I figured it out though, it wasn't too bad, but yeesh. 194, Green Star 3, Boulder Bowl Galaxy. This one hides off the end by the rock power-up. 193, Come Here Goomba. This star has a unique idea. In other games, and even this game, you need to get bullet bills to follow you to blow up stuff. There's no blowing up anything here, but if you get the Goomba to walk with you, you get a star. Decent idea. 192, Come Here Topman. Similar to last level, we walk a Topman over to this Gizmo fella and he gives us a star. These are kinda neat. 191, Green Star 2, Clockwork Ruins Galaxy. This star hides outside the 2D section in the middle of the level. 190, Green Star 3, Clockwork Ruins Galaxy. Requiring a long jump at the end of the level, it's not too bad. 189, Green Star 1, Right Side Down Galaxy. Lurking between 3D and 2D, this star makes you mess with gravity fields in order to get it. It's a bit jank, to be honest. 188, Green Star 1, Flipsville Galaxy. It's hanging out on the top of the opening island. 187, Green Star 2, Flipsville Galaxy. Call this a fiddler the way it's on the roof. 186, Green Star 1, Tall Trunk Galaxy. Call this one barking mad the way it's on a tree. 185, Green Star 2, Boo Moon Galaxy. Shoot for the moon and you'll hit a star. I'm sorry, my jokes aren't funny. 184, Purple Coin Spin Speedrun. In a 2D area, you need to quickly get purple coins while the beats flip the gravity. It was okay, but not my favorite. 183 Throwback Throwdown Speedrun. The title says it all, but the time didn't really add any pressure. 182 Throwback Throwdown. Let's pro-con this situation. Pros, it's some of the best bosses in Galaxy 1. Cons, it's a boss rush level. That's about all there is to say. 181 Dark Octo Army Romp. Although it's fun to kill these enemies because they always seem to kill me, it's not the greatest due to the tight timer. 180 Surf, Sand, and Silver Stars. First off, as you might have noticed, this is the first regular mission, 62 stars into the ranking, that has Yoshi. If Yoshi is in the level, it makes the level better. I'm sorry, but that's how it works. The only bad part of this is the stars are too spread out, but it makes it all worth it because we get to use Yoshi. 179 Dig-a-Legs Planet. This level is a bit better than the last Spindig star, mostly because the boss fight is cool. There's some very light puzzle solving necessary, but after that, nothing interesting happens until the boss fight. The boss fight is a very cool way to show off the power-up, but outside of that, this level doesn't really stand out. 178 Green Star 3 Blue Moon Galaxy. This one is on top of the section at the end, and there isn't much to say outside of that. 177 Green Star 2 Honeybloom Galaxy. This star is hiding above the vine. Nice spot. 176 Green Star 1 Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet. The star is on a pillar, but it's not super easy to see. Not bad. 175 Time for Adventure. With quite possibly the funniest name of all time, this level is without a doubt the best main level in Clockwork Ruins Galaxy, and that is solely because you don't need to perfectly navigate the cogs forever. Can't you see I'm so happy? I'm so happy that this galaxy exists. I'm so happy I played this in a Mario Odyssey mod already. I'm just so happy. 174 PB Piranha Speedrun. It's the fast version of a level we'll talk about more later. The idea of picking up time as you go is neat though. I like it. 173 Green Star 2 Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet. This star is on top of an item block, so as long as you don't hit it on your way up, it's not too bad. 172 Green Star 1 Starshine Beach Galaxy. The star is also above an item block, but it's cooler because it has Yoshi. 171 Green Star 1 Puzzle Plank Galaxy. This star is also above an item block, but it's coolest because it's the hardest. 170 Silver Stars in Hightail Falls. Compared to the other main missions in Hightail Falls Galaxy, this was disappointing. Not that it's bad, but the others are just so good. You give this greedy Luma some money and collect some easy Silver Stars. That's it. 169 Climbing the Cloudy Tower. This star was neat, mostly because you have to figure out how to get up the tower. Unlocking the cloud wasn't easy to find, but eventually I could start climbing the tower. For whatever reason, I barely made it up, but I did make it up, and that's what matters. 168 The Shadow Lining. This was one of the easier Shadow Clone levels. I just reran part of the earlier level, but without stopping. That's about it. 167 Silver Stars in the Cyclone. There's only one change compared to Galaxy 1. You can slow down the speed by hitting these speed buttons. And I didn't love this Galaxy in Galaxy 1 very much. Okay, next, 166 Tox Box Speedrun. I can respect trying something new as it's the same level but with a little bit of nervousness attached, but I still don't really care for it too much. 165 Green Star 2 Stone Cyclone Galaxy. A neat little long jump gets you the star. 164 Green Star 2 Tall Trunk Galaxy. Using Balloon Yoshi, you can get the star with a combo of that and a flutter jump. 163 Green Star 1 Upside Dizzy Galaxy. This star needs a neat little jump through some switching gravity sections. 162 Green Star 2 Chompworks Galaxy. It's on top of the Chompworks. Oh my god. 161 Green Star 2 Upside Dizzy Galaxy. Another fun jump to land on the backside of this moving gravity field. 160 Green Star 1 Beat Block Galaxy. A triple jump gets you the star. 159 Green Star 2 Haunty Halls Galaxy. A little triple jump gets you the star. 158 Green Star 1 Flip Swap Galaxy. Almost neat little triple jump gets you the star. 157 Green Star 1 Stone Cyclone Galaxy. A neat little triple jump gets you the star. 156 Green Star 3 Supermassive Galaxy. An even neater little triple jump gets you the star. 155 Green Star 1 Supermassive Galaxy. The neatest neat little triple jump gets you the star. 154 Green Star 2 Puzzle Plank Galaxy. The neatest neateroni neateronda little bite-sized mini triple jump gets you the star. 153 Return of the Womp King. The star was neat, mostly because there was a fight I wasn't expecting and it turned out pretty well. Otherwise, you already know my thoughts on this galaxy. 152 Dig-a-Legs Daredevil Run. This was my favorite star from Spindig only because it was the best part of an otherwise not great galaxy. 151 Spring into the Chompworks. Ah, the good old spring power-up, and by good old spring power-up, I mean everyone's least favorite power-up. No, seriously, this power-up sucks, so why do they bring it back? The level isn't too bad. It has a cool tower to climb, which comes back later in much more interesting fashion. I'm sure this level would be much worse if you fell off, which luckily I did not. 150, Green Star 3, Chompworks Galaxy. A little bit more fun than the first Spring Star, this hangs out on the right side of the tower for you to collect and add to your Stolen Stars collection. 149, Green Star 1, Bowser's Galaxy Generator. This one is lurking in the pillar shadow. Wait, shit, wrong game. 148, Green Star 1, Boo Moon Galaxy. Honestly, this is way higher than it should be, but I give it kudos for tricking me. I didn't think they'd place it right next to another star. 147, Green Star 3, Flipsville Galaxy. A fun spot and a fun challenge to get to, as depth perception can be difficult. 146, Green Star 3, Haunty Halls Galaxy. As King Boo chases you, you snag the star way up in the air. 145, the secret wall jump. Right at the beginning of the level, there's a wall jump that gets you to the star in like 20 seconds. That's the entire level. But it's a secret. Don't tell anybody, seriously, I could get fired. 144, Pee-wee Piranha's Temper Tantrum. For being the first level, it's a good introduction level. I like how they tease that Yoshi is coming up soon, and it's a valid attempt at recreating the Petey Piranha boss from Galaxy 1. That doesn't really mean it succeeded greatly though. Galaxy 1's opening boss was definitely better, but nonetheless a good welcome to a fantastic game. 143, Breaking the Laws of Gravity. The gravity concept was hammered pretty well into my skull after Galaxy 1, and this is more of the same. The Thwomps being the primary enemy was fun, and the Comet Medal was actually a bit challenging. But it's a 2D level in a 3D game. Not much more to say. 142, the Chimp Score Challenge. You get points for killing enemies and grabbing coins, but it's outdone by a similar level that is coming up. 141, Twin Falls Hideaway. Swim through the trenches, hit a button, and the lake freezes. I didn't know Mario had the powers of a god. Regardless, now that the water is frozen, you can wall jump up to the star. 140, Green Star 1, Cosmic Cove Galaxy. It's the same thing, but a hair farther away from the start. 139, the Chimp Skating Challenge. This group of levels is cool and neat, but a bit repetitive. This level ranks a bit lower because the required amount of points is lower than the other one. 138, the Chimp's Ultimate Skating Challenge. Well, it's the same level, but with higher points. 137, Spinning and Spinning and Spinning. It's a throwback to Sunshine, but made significantly easier because you get to use the Cloud power-up. It would be fun if there's a secret star that made you hold onto the Cloud power-up to utilize later, wouldn't it? 136, Green Star 1, Twisty Trials Galaxy. That is not what I meant. 135, Green Star 2, Bowser's Lava Lair. Although I think this would be better in Haunty Halls Galaxy, it's under the road where the ghosts eat. 134, Green Star 2, Beat Block Galaxy. A well-placed backflip lands you the star. 133, Green Star 2, Right Side Down Galaxy. A well-placed upside down backflip gets you the star. 132, Green Star 1, Honey Hop Galaxy. This one is behind a balloon, and it's cool to spot the shine on the way down to the final island. 131, Green Star 2, Melty Monster Galaxy. If you ride a tornado in this kind of secret area, you'll find this green star. 130, Green Star 3, Puzzle Plank Galaxy. After letting the saws cut the path, this star is hiding underneath the falling planks. 129, Storming the Sky Fleet. There's a few things about this level that amazed me. 1, the key inside the mini rolling chomps to unlock the Luma. 2, the flip switches that end up being a cosmic clone moment. And 3, the stressful run back to avoid these bonsai bills. For being in the intro galaxy, it showcases a lot of gimmicks to come on future levels pretty well. 128, Bugaboom's back. The name of the star is everything you need to know here. You get some coins and fight Bugaboom from Galaxy 1, but with a power-up that makes it a lot easier. Nothing else to say. 127, Green Star 1, Slip Sand Galaxy. After going through the fun slip and slide at the beginning, this is hugging a wall on the way to your death. 126, Green Star 2, Flip Swap Galaxy. This star is dangerous to get because if you spin at the wrong time, you'll die. But it's not too bad, it's just exhilarating. 125, the Chimp Stomp Challenge. The Chimp gives you 2 minutes to combo kill as many enemies as you can, along with picking up coins to get 10k points. When I first did this, it wasn't easy, but if you get a rhythm, it isn't too bad. 124, Flip Flopping in Flipsville. This level is neat. The idea of the flipping circles are cool, and there's a decent 2D section that follows to learn more about them. The culminating boss fight is pretty solid, and trying to guess where Glamdozer is going to run is decently challenging. 123, Purple Coin Shadow Vault. To combine shadow clones with purple coins seems like an interesting idea, and it worked well here. I only got nervous when I missed one in a clump, but it was fun either way. 122, Search for the Toad Brigade Captain. This level introduces the Cloud Mario power-up, and that's the entire purpose of the level. It's neat to figure out when to spin to gain maximum height, and feels good to skip some stuff sometimes. Knockoff Chimchar gives you the star at the end. 121, the Flotacious Blimp Fruit. It's a Yoshi but floaty. Just don't run out of air, and it's a grand time traversing through the level. It would be cool if this power-up made a return in another game. 120, Green Star 2 Starshine Beach Galaxy. With Fast Yoshi, you jump out of the water to collect the star. 119, Spiny Rainbow Romp. Grab an invincibility star and run around killing Spinies. It feels pretty good to get your revenge on them. 118, A Walk on the Weird Side. With timers flipping you back and forth, this star was a cool challenge. I enjoyed the enemies only being killable on one side, and it was pretty fun to attempt to maneuver throughout. 117, Octo Army Icy Rainbow Romp. Any opportunity to abuse a power-up intentionally is fun, and that's exactly what this level is. Grab the star and kill everything in sight, and I managed to do it with a single second remaining. 116, Green Star 2 Boulder Bowl Galaxy. One of the worst feelings in the world is looking for this and realizing it's too far away with the checkpoint you've gotten. A sneakily hidden star that's somewhat rewarding to obtain. 115, Wicked Wall Jumps. They sure were wicked. I don't think I can tell you why, but I didn't quite get this one. For the tentative last galaxy in the game, I was hoping for something big, and I don't really feel as if this delivered. 114, Bowser on Ice. Well, it was nice to know that Disney's On Ice shows were straight rip-offs of this level. Essentially, you find the hidden path of the Fire Flower and waltz the Fire Flower over to the middle of this fiery planet to burn down Bowser. Pretty neat. 113, Rockin' Rodeo. This level introduces the Boulder power-up where you recklessly fly into enemies. It's fun, but gets tedious when you have to kill everything on this planet. The boss fight is decent and gives some Galaxy 1 Bowser fight throwbacks. All in all, not a bad star. 112, Silver Stars Pop-Up. After an interesting maze followed by a 3D snake block, we get to this planet that reminds me a lot of Mario Party. Collect the Silver Stars to get the Gold Star. Pretty interesting concept. 111, Spiny Control. Essentially, Lakitu chucks Spinies at you, and using Yoshi, you chuck them back at him. How Yoshi swallows these things is beyond me, but it's the sole reason you can beat this boss. Hitting the last shot isn't the easiest thing in the world, but the level is pretty short, which kinda stinks. 110, Green Star 2 Flash Black Galaxy. This star is lurking past a flashy rock near the end of the level. 109, Green Star 1 Bowser Jr.'s Fearsome Fleet. This creature is hogging it, so you can steal it back. 108, Green Star 1 Melty Monster Galaxy. To be honest, I really struggled with this one. It's a simple concept, pull yourself past the launch star to get it, but I couldn't get it for the life of me. 107, Cosmic Clone Wall Jumpers. This level is a bit more tough due to the clones, but it's not terribly difficult. 106, Green Star 2 Flip Out Galaxy. Slightly better than the last star, it's the same mission, but a more precise jump to get the star. 105, Green Star 1 Bowser Jr.'s Boom Bunker. If you hit a precise cannon shot, you can get this star. It feels really satisfying to hit, and it's not bad. 104, Rolling Crabber Romp. This is essentially with the invincibility power-up, but cooler because it's unique. Bowl down these things, get them all, and you get a star. 103, The Sweetest Silver Stars. Hey! My Lord and Savior Queen Bee is back! After warming up with the bee suit, you fling yourself to your island and collect the silver stars. The legendary Mario Kart character Queen Bee in this level makes it infinitely cool. 102, Catch That Star Bunny. Once you get 15 coins, which isn't the easiest thing in the world, you can talk to this Luma who makes a new planet for you. And oh my god, a circular platforming ice skating planet? This is great! Honestly, I wanted more moments like this, particularly because I like ice skating, but still, a lot of fun catching the silly rabbit. 101, Green Star 2 Bowser Jr.'s Fearsome Fleet. It's on a pirate ship, which makes it cool. I don't make the rules here. 100, Green Star 1 Space Storm Galaxy. This one is my preferred version over the Melty Monster Star, and it's fun to use the moving pole stars to get to your destination. 99, Green Star 1 Hightail Falls Galaxy. Run to the top of the first tower, and a green star is waiting for you. 98, Make Mario a Star. You know, if it wasn't repeated from Galaxy 1, I think I'd really like this. I still like it, and it's fun to revisit, but the star specifically isn't too complex, whereas the later mission definitely ups the ante. I also think it's funny how after you switch the colors, it doesn't look correct color-wise. 97, Jumping Around in the Dark. Every once in a while, the level flashes and you see where you're going. A neat little idea that plays out pretty well. The second half of the level features boos to avoid with twisting and turning routes. Nothing crazy, but a neat adventure. 96, Green Star 2 Fleet Glide Galaxy. This star is on the right as you make your way through the level. Nothing special compared to the rest of this galaxy. 95, Green Star 3 Hightail Falls Galaxy. A fancy jump, and you can get the star. Literally, my only problem with this is that you have to ditch Yoshi. What a tragedy. 94, Bumble Beginnings. Great, the bee suit is back. Here's what I said before I saw the rest of the level. There's a lot of new enemies, some fruit you can bounce off, vines galore, and more. This level puts so many more objects around the bee suit that make it significantly more interesting, which is always a good thing. 93, Exploring the Cosmic Cavern. This time, the lake starts frozen, and you can practice your ice skating before the cavern. The cavern is fun to avoid the eels and other enemies, and you finally unlock the Sling Star to the next area. Here, you have to drill the underside of the locked stall, and water fills the planet. If there weren't visuals to help me explain this, there's absolutely no chance you'd understand what I was talking about. 92, Green Star 2, Freezy Flake Galaxy. This legend of a star is horrible to find, but I heard it and used first person to spot it. 91, Green Star 1, Shiverburn Galaxy. This wins the award for most creative Green Star. They put it in a volcano. Isn't that sweet? 90, Green Star 3, Melty Monster Galaxy. It's the more annoying version of a level to come later, but still decently fun. 89, Green Star 2, Throwback Galaxy. This needs a unique jump off the back of a thwomp to get the star. I like the concept a lot and it played out well. 88, Green Star 3, Freezy Flake Galaxy. I think Pink wrote a song about this star. It's a trust fall, baby. 87, Turning Double Time. Talk about raising the stakes. The galaxy is on hyperdrive and there's no cloud to help you out at all. 86, The Deep Shell Well. Hop in a shell and cruise through this underwater cave. It was pretty neat and the variety of enemies make it exciting to see what's coming next. 85, Squizzard's Daredevil Run. The same level as regular Squizzard, but with only 1 health. The boss fight isn't too bad once you have practice, and I got it on the first try. 84, Green Star 2, Shiverburn Galaxy. This star is a decent platforming challenge, hugging the lava as the rocks roll back and forth both directions. 83, Green Star 1, Rolling Masterpiece Galaxy. Yep. 82, Green Star 2, Rolling Masterpiece Galaxy. A fancy jump at the end gets you the star. 81, Green Star 1, Wild Glide Galaxy. If you shoot down at the beginning, the star isn't too bad to collect as it hides under this rock. 80, Green Star 2, Wild Glide Galaxy. This star is towards the end of the level, hanging out above a rock near the finish. 79, Bowser's Big Lava Power Party. The best part of this level is the path to the fight for me. Avoiding all the new enemies, getting the Comet Medal, and dancing on the snake block were all highlights. For first being introduced to the Ground Pound Planets gimmick, it wasn't bad, but seeing that this gimmick is the entire boss fight after the brilliant Galaxy 1 boss fights was a little disappointing. 78, The Star in the Sinking Swamp. You remember the 3D snake blocks from earlier? Yeah, but don't get off. This hidden star lurks at the back of the level and is fun to find. The back half is a lot more difficult too, so if you're not careful, you'll fall to your demise. 77, Breaking into Bowser's Castle. This feels like a classic Bowser Castle level, and it's legendary for that. The 2D area is pretty fun with the fireballs, and the entire atmosphere feels threatening. The boss fight is similar to the last one, but it's always fun kicking Bowser's ass. 76, Bowser's Big Bad Speedrun. My favorite part of the final boss, but with time constraints. I sure felt speedy. 75, The Puzzling Picture Block. This level had potential to be one of the best Galaxy 2 levels without a doubt. Avoiding the saws, traversing the right path, and avoiding your death is such an awesome feeling. Getting the Comet Medal is tricky if you aren't careful, and the level is perfect until you get to the boss fight. Like, this level could have been the greatest if they had an It Takes Two type of boss fight, but no, let's throw some ordinary ass Amanda Bugs in there. 74, Lava Layer Speedrun. In my opinion, the best part of the Bowser levels aren't the fights, but the level beforehand. And lucky me, this is exactly what the star is. Luckily, more of these are on the way. 73, Think Before You Shake. I think we've all seen this mechanic, or something similar, in a lot of different Mario titles. But for whatever reason, I think Galaxy 2 does it best. Making sure the chomps can't follow you is fun, and even the Comet Medal feels pretty rewarding. 72, Green Star 1, Fleet Glide Galaxy. Hold the Wii Remote down at the beginning, and you'll get a star. I laughed pretty hard at this one. 71, Green Star 1, Boulder Bowl Galaxy. To find this and figure out how to get up is awesome, as you need to jump up the ramp you'd otherwise bring down. Not bad. 70, Green Star 2, Space Storm Galaxy. For this star, you need to walk down some of the walls that you avoided earlier. A neat idea, and without first-person view, this would be really tough to find. 69, The Great Crate Incinerator. Finding the secret path isn't hard. In fact, I thought it was the intended way on my first playthrough. That being said, I love this star. It utilizes the Fire Mario power-up perfectly and is a lot of fun to burn all the boxes right before time runs out. 68, Gravity Star Speedrun. Getting these watches to have the timer go up is cool, and it's fun to navigate the Bowser level in a different way than you usually would. 67, Haunting the Howling Tower. After a hidden door gets you through the maze, you take a boo power-up to avoid enemies on your way to the star at the end. The final stretch is difficult because if you take damage, you have to restart the last part. Beetlejuice would be proud. 66 to the top of Topman's Tower. Gonna be honest, I did not expect to be able to manipulate time in Mario Galaxy. It's a cool mechanic that I decided to not use and got to the top of the tower without it. Regardless, a fun tower and it was very enjoyable. 65 in full bloom. Yay, another star in Supermassive Galaxy. Oh, it's a hidden star? Can't wait to deal with the chimp again. Oh wow, neat planet here. When I walk, flowers rise. Wait, you don't think? Oh my god, it does happen! This might be one of the most legendary moments mankind has ever seen. 64, settled up with Yoshi. Coming fresh off Galaxy 1, seeing Yoshi on the box art, this was one of the greatest memories I had playing video games as a kid. Frickin' Yoshi! This level has some fantastic cutscenes, some decent platforming, and a unique finale involving a semi-flat surface. This really set the tone for the Yoshi potential coming up. 63, silver stars in the purple pond. After getting enough coins to give to this Luma, a fun platforming challenge lurks next. Jumping from cloud to cloud, avoiding shadow clones, your job is to get all 5 silver stars. It's fairly challenging and feels really rewarding to complete. 62, burning upside dizzy. The last time we had to burn boxes was easy. This time, not so much. It took me 10 tries to beat this level, but it was a fun challenge that I definitely want to revisit. 61, Green Star 1, Sweet Mystery Galaxy. The bulb berry is awesome. Enough said. 60, Green Star 2, Rolling Coaster Galaxy. One of the more fun galaxies in this game. If you take a detour, you'll find a star. 59, Green Star 1, Chompworks Galaxy. Given the award of most satisfying star in the game, doing some backflips to avoid the chain chomps gets you in long jump distance of the star. Me gusto this star. I don't speak Spanish. 58, Green Star 2, Honey Hop Galaxy. This one is in front of Queen Bee's face, and it gets a lot of bonus points for being in front of Queen Bee's face. To be or not to be. 57, Green Star 2, Sweet Mystery Galaxy. This star is on the far right of a bulberry path, and if you're not careful, it's easy to miss. 56, a stroll down Rolling Lane. By far the best use of the rock suit, you get to roll and hit jumps and collect star bits and navigate to the end. It feels really high stakes as a slight error will cause you to die, but this level is just wonderful. If only you could go bowling with this suit. 55, the Chimp's Bowling Challenge. I swear these were not intended to be back to back. Not only is this bowling, but you need to bowl nearly perfectly to destroy the chimp. The moving platforms are cool and it's satisfying to bowl strikes. If only you could go. 54, Green Star 3, Space Storm Galaxy. Finding this is a really fun treat. You need to use the blasting bubbles to collect this star. Really rewarding and the payoff for finding it feels epic. 53, Mega Hammer's Daredevil Bash. This boss fight is pretty dope, but I prefer it a bit more with the level beforehand. 52, Bowser's Fortified Fortress. For being the game's final level, it was certainly a blast. The level before Bowser was epic, and its use of Speedy Yoshi and the Cloud power-up were fun. The fight itself is still kinda simple, but beforehand is legendary. And then they hit you with the, oh wait, there's more, and you get to beat Bowser's turtle ass while flying through space. A cool concept that didn't play as well as other boss fights, but still a fun ending level. 51, Cosmic Clones in the Chompworks. Being only the end of a level you'll see later, this definitely ramps up the difficulty. Avoiding the seemingly endless amount of cosmic clones, this is quite challenging and rewarding to get the gold chain chomp to the finish. 50, Green Star 1, Rolling Coaster Galaxy. You get to jump off a pretty neat jump to get the star. 49, Purple Coin Flip and Sprint. I really like flip switches, and I really like good purple coin missions. This is both. As long as you're careful, it's not too bad, and it's pretty fun to perfectly maneuver throughout everywhere without dying. 48, Bulberry's Mysterious Glow. Can you tell I love the Bulberry? Using it, you have to carve yourself a path towards the star, and it's so rewarding to jump from platform to platform. The Comet Medal is a good little challenge as well. 47, Follow Me, Babam. If you're going to be stuck on a 2D plane, this is a good way to do it. Getting the Babam to follow you after is a lot of fun, and ending the star navigating through an asteroid field with pole stars is pretty epic. 46, Green Star 2, Bowser's Galaxy Generator. In order to get this, you need to preserve your cloud as much as you can, and it's very fun to attempt to do so. Getting the star gives you a sigh of relief too. 45, Jungle Fluzzard Race. As you'll see later, I really like the Fluzzard stars, but I enjoy them more when there isn't a time limit, well, opponent, but I'll talk about the level more later. 44, Fastest Fellers in the Galaxy. Similar to the last star, I like these more with a little bit more of relaxation. This star specifically doesn't really need this either, with everything collapsing anyways. 43, Green Star 2 Slimy Spring Galaxy. Nintendo was in their bag with this one. The star hiding right before a launch star requires you to not spin and fall off the other side. Just brilliant. 42, Sneaking Down the Creepy Corridor. These Mattermouths are one of the best things to come out of Galaxy 2. I really love carefully navigating the moving paths, avoiding them on the way. The big boo part at the end is neat, and just an enjoyable level all around. 41, Spooky Cosmic Clone Chase. It's Haunty Halls, but cosmic. It's a little more challenging and still super fun to play. 40, Head in the Clouds. This is the first star that truly utilizes the cloud power-up, and man is it fun. The wind pushing the clouds around makes the timing more precise, and avoiding being crushed is a joy. Levels like these are part of why Galaxy 2 is such a perfect sequel. 39, Green Star 3 Cloudy Court Galaxy. And this star is slightly more fun to get. 38, Hightail Falls Speedrun. The timer really doesn't do much, so the original is still better. 37, Green Star 2 Bowser Jr.'s Boom Bunker. The light bulb moment when you figure out what's going on is impeccable. The last star involved a cannon shot, and this one was more of the same. To figure out the shot to the side felt cool, and this was another satisfying star. 36, Step to the Beep. The beat in the background tells you when to jump from platform to platform. The level is so neat with how it combines music and platforming. The silver stars at the end is an added bonus, and I believe that this level is certified fresh. 35, Green Star 1 Bowser Jr.'s Fiery Flotilla. This star is dope because it makes you explore part of the level you wouldn't otherwise. I had my full Robin Hood moment getting this one. 34, Green Star 3 Shiverburn Galaxy. In order to get this green star, you need to preserve your cloud from the first area and walk it through most of the level to get extra height here. It's a fun platforming challenge to do without spinning. 33, Green Star 1 Freezy Flake Galaxy. I apologize, I'm a sucker for slides and jumps. It probably shouldn't be this high because it's really close, but you know what? It's fun, god damn it. 32, Green Star 2 Hightail Falls Galaxy. This star is cool because of the problem solving it takes to get, but it isn't too tricky to figure out. 31, Gobblegut's Aching Belly. The first major boss fight in this game begins with a short but fitting trek through a fiery flotilla. Anyway, Bowser Jr. turns terastallized tire-type Rayquaza your way, and you burst his bubbles to collect your first Grand Star. Definitely a unique boss fight, that's for sure. 30, where the chomps are made of gold. The whole idea of this galaxy is that you control the platforms that Chain Chomps need to roll down. It's pretty fun to deal with the flip switches and standing on platforms as chomps approach you, and this is a really creative star. 29, the Magnificent Magma Sea. This galaxy as a whole is super cool. The fiery aspect feels like a boss level, getting to traverse around everything is neat, and the last part with avoiding the, I'm not kidding with the name here, Magmargs, is epic. 28, Silver Stars in Double Time. It's beat block, but twice as hard. If you aren't super careful, you'll fall to your death, but if you get in a rhythm, it's not terrible. A really fun star, and it feels really good when you get all the silver stars in order to finish the level. 27, Green Star 2 Twisty Trials Galaxy. That is what I meant. You need to maneuver throughout with losing extra clouds so you can get this out in the distance. It isn't the easiest, but it feels so good when you finally get the star. 26, Sailing the Sandy Seas. Are you ready, Captain? After a 2D area that I definitely cheesed, you get to hop on this dangerous ride with the platform breaking beneath you. Then, juking this Chain Chomp comes next before the final star. This was definitely a roller coaster adventure. 25, Green Star 2 Slip Sand Galaxy. This star brings you back to one of the best things in the game, this sand slide. It hides on the left towards the beginning. 24, Green Star 3 Slip Sand Galaxy. Same as the last star, but it's on the right towards the end. I really like this slide. 23. And the number one best green star in Super Mario Galaxy 2 is Green Star 3 Tall Trunk Galaxy. Yeah, I just like this slide a lot, but I'll elaborate more in a bit. It's a cool jump that feels really rewarding to get. 22, Bowser Jr.'s Mighty Mega Hammer. Remember the Spinies we'd catch and shoot back earlier? Yeah, do the same thing, but with bullet bills. The pre-fight is awesome, and the fight itself is insanely cool. Bowser Jr. is in a big hammering machine, and you have to shoot bullet bills at the armor in order for it to be destroyed. Really epic level. 21, Prince Picante's Peppery Mood. Where do I start? Getting through the level is a ton of fun, as it's not the easiest platforming there is. Skating while avoiding fire meteors is epic, and needing to balance skating with spinning is fun with this last part. The boss fight is fun too, as you need to skate to avoid Picante's dangerous attacks, along with returning the coconuts he sends at you. I really like this icy boss fight. 20, Every Planet Has Its Price. Yeah, but the price is 100 coins. Finding this coin luma is great before you see the absurd coin amount, but with some backtracking, the coins aren't hard to get. Then you get to utilize the cloud power-up to its maximized potential and climb this tower with some interesting platforming. I really like this tower, and that's part of why the star is so high. 19. The Rainbow Road Roll. A ball-rolling, Rainbow Road, ridiculous and rapid adventure with high speeds and dangerous stakes? Count me in! It's pretty short, but that's forgiven because of how epic this star is. What a treat. 18. Luigi's Purple Coin Chaos. In Mario Galaxy 1, there's 150 purple coins you could choose from. In this, there is no room for error as you need every single purple coin. It's so devilish, I love it, and it feels so rewarding to collect every one. Oh, and there's shadow clones. Good God, this is absolutely epic. 17. Bulberry's Purple Coin Glow. The amount of times this game combines different gimmicks is quite a lot, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But holy cow, the Bulberry and purple coins are epic. Using the coins in Bulberry as a guide for where to go is quite fun, and this star is great because of it. 16. Purple coins in the Rainbow Road. The same star as last time, but with elite precision involved. It's impressive to me how sometimes adding small details to games makes it much more unique, whereas other times it doesn't really change the level. However, this uses that idea and thrives with it. 15. Squizzard Sandy Sinkhole. This level is an absolute joy. Using the propelled sand, you start by dodging fireballs. Then you slide down a sandy terrain while avoiding rolling concrete blocks, and you finish by a crazy boss fight via Squizzard the Sand Thing. The fight is great, and it feels good to hit him multiple times in a row. 14. Purple Coin Beach Dash. When I first saw this star, I rolled my eyes. Great. A slow, find the purple coins level in Starshine. What in the Yoshi is this? An epic, fast-paced Yoshi coin chase? This is dope! I would almost say the purple coin levels in this game were the best if it wasn't for one demeaning, terrible. 13. The Chimps Coin Challenge. On my first playthrough, I really struggled with the star, but this time, however, I absolutely aced it. It's a lot of fun to navigate while collecting coins, and it's unique in the idea that only one of these stars are with underwater shell mechanics, and I adore it for that reason. 12. Bowser Jr.'s Boomsday Machine. This level is fun. First, you shoot yourself with cannons toward random targets, followed by some close platforming. Then comes my favorite boss fight in the game, where you need to gain elevation with the clouds to ground pound Bowser Jr.'s expensive creation. This is such a fun way to show off the cloud power-up and an absolutely epic fight. 11. A Glimmer of Bulberry. Whoever the creative mastermind was behind this level, thank you. Zigzagging on the paths, avoiding the death walls is such a unique concept. You know that the path will work in your favor, but the suspense still hits when the paths get close to the sidewall. And if that wasn't enough, you have Yoshi eat a bulb and he can glow in the dark, lighting up paths along the way. Good God, Nintendo. Relax. Please don't, never mind, it was awesome. 10. The Ultimate Test. This star is the ultimate gauntlet of missions throughout. Yoshi jumping, cloud flying, and beat blocks are only part of what you have to deal with. It's pretty cool and a fun level to navigate through, but as you all know, it gets one up by a preceding level. 9. Hot Stapping Dash Pepper. Come on, you had to know this would be up there. Like I said, Yoshi makes levels better. And giving Yoshi a pepper to sprint at blazing high speeds? Priceless. Fun platforming, fun power-up, and just a great time. 8. Silver Chomp Grudge Match. I used to suck at these motion control levels as a kid, but Galaxy 2 made them so much more interesting, and now that I'm a competent gamer, this level feels so awesome to play. The flip switches, the saws cutting off your path, and the goddamn chain chomp bully makes this one of the coolest levels in Galaxy 2. 7. Masterpiece Speedrun. I didn't know whether to put this before or after the main mission, so it's here. Tied. The timer is sometimes cool and sometimes not cool. That's my entire thoughts on it. 6. Boomday Machine Daredevil Run. They went and made the best boss fight even better. 1 health, including the rest of the level and the brand new part, and man, it's so much fun. This boss fight is freaking epic. 5. Tall Trunk's Big Slide. Okay, imagine Mario 64 slide levels, but better. And that's what you get here. A 360-degree field, enemies to avoid, and just a fantastic adventure makes this one of the best stars. Everything on this star is simply wonderful, and every time I revisit it, I get a large amount of dopamine. 4. Fluzzard's First Flight. I adore this level. This is motion controls, but better than Galaxy 1, and visually stunning. Fluzzard is not a fluke, and his flying is fantastic. The Comet Medal is cool too, needing to go through all 5 rings for it to unlock. Just incredible. 3. Tall Trunk's Purple Coin Slide. Oh my god. The slide, but with an even bigger epic platforming challenge with purple coins? Count me in. The coins are so strategically placed, and it's a challenge to figure out what ones to go for and when. You don't need all of them, but it is incredibly epic to get enough to get a star at the end. 2. Fluzzard's Wild Battlefield Glide. Okay, remember everything I just said about Fluzzard's first flight? Take that and double it. The stakes are higher with falling platforms, there's more enemies to avoid, and is simply more intense. Fluzzard is a legend. Can we get him as a Mario Kart character? 1. You had to know this was coming. The perfect run. 1 heart, you can't take damage, and a brutal gauntlet that you've already been teased with for the final star? Oh boy. Yoshi flutter jumping, painting planets, cloud navigating, flip blocks, pull stars, hammer bros, and more make for a thrilling end level in this game. The amount of adrenaline when you finish is unmatched, along with the only time you got to see Rosalina during the entire game. It's absolutely wonderful, and this level sparked levels like these in so many more Mario games, and it's part of why I adore it so much. And with that, the Mario Galaxy 2 rankings are done. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you later. Goodbye.